Hi friends, welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. Today I am at Walmart checking out all the new Christmas stuff. Yes, they do have Christmas out at the same time as Halloween, and there's a lot to look at actually. So this is going to be a longer video than usual. I feel like they probably will be putting out more as we get closer to the holiday, but we'll take a look at what they've got so far. This is a pretty nice wreath. It's 24 inches across, so it's pretty big, and it's priced at $29.87. I love the red berries on this. It's got a nice bow hanger on it too. Oh my gosh, guys, look at these cute deer. Oh my gosh, these are perfect vintage Christmas decorations. I mean, just look at them. They're adorable. And they're affordable, too. They're only $3.98. I love these. I think I might have to get a couple of these. And these gingerbread houses are also really cute. I mean, an absolute steal at $9.98, honestly. They're more like signs. They're kind of flat. You see, they're not three-dimensional, but they have so much detail on them. There's one with a snowman and one with a Santa. They're both covered with a little bit of glitter to give them kind of a sugared look. They're both really cute. Here's some more of the vintage style deer. These are much larger than the ones we saw a moment ago. And they're a little different because they have little light bulb shaped antlers, little red light bulbs for antlers. The standing version is $12.98, and there's a seated version here for $10.98. You can see they also have little wreaths with ribbons and bells around their neck. That's kind of cute. Some nice LED light up lanterns down here for $5.98. Now they're just plastic, but they do kind of look like metal, and they have a little bit of greenery around the base of the candles. Not bad for the price. This is kind of cool, too. It's another really nice retro vintage Christmas item. It's a woody station wagon with a tree strapped to the top. It's pretty nicely made. The whole thing is actually metal. There's a lot of detail in it. It's priced at $16.97. And I love the peppermint trees here on the end. They're about a foot tall, maybe a little over a foot, and they're only $11.98. That is a really good price. I have seen these for so much more than that at other stores. Some more trees. Now, these are ceramic. They're about the same height, though, about a foot, and they're really hard to get out of here. Oh, my gosh. They look more like your classic kind of Christmas tree, and they're nice and thin, so they work in areas where you don't have a lot of display space. You can get them in green or white. They're $6.98. There's a nice little wooden snowflake tabletop sign here for $6.98. The front of this is coated with something, so it's nice and smooth and shiny and white. And there's also a Merry Christmas garland here for $7.98. Each of the letters looks like it's done on a little chalkboard. It's kind of rustic looking. These wood hanging signs that say Merry and Joy are $5.98. I love this big Santa sign. It's huge. First of all, it's about 24 inches square, and it's got a nice classic looking vintage style Santa on it. It's priced at $16.97. Some little ceramic candle holders here with antlers on them for $1.98, and they have some cute fabric animals here for $4.98, an owl and a squirrel. The squirrel's really cute. I like his big bushy tail. Wooden signs here with the pine tree and pine cone designs that say Joy and Noel are $11.98. There's a nice big wreath up there with real pine cones on it for $29.87. And here's a whiteberry wreath. It's the same size and the same price, $29.87. There's some ceramic tabletop signs here with little pine branch and holly designs carved into them. They're $5.98. And next to them are some wooden tea light holders, little candle holders with Christmas trees on them. Those are $3.98. On the end here is a bird figural for $5.98. Down here are some LED light-up candles with kind of a faux wood finish to them. They're kind of interesting. Definitely very different looking. The large one is $7.98 and the smaller one is $6.98. There's a wood Christmas tree garland here for $11.98. A package of pine cone ornaments for $5.44. And down here is a faux wood Christmas tree with looks like gold-colored snowflakes on it. That's pretty for $9.98. The large sign here with the Bible passage, Isaiah 7:14, is $14.98. And wow, look at the big golden deer here on the end. He's really impressive looking. He's quite big. Lots of nice detail in him. He almost looks like he's made of metal, but he's resin, I think. And so is the little pinecone tree next to him here. The price on the deer is $24.97, and the price on the tree is $15.97. Now the squirrel here, this one is made of resin. He kind of looks like carved wood, though. He's $12.98. Oh my goodness, guys, look at all of the gingerbread houses. They have so many of them here to choose from. They actually look really nice, too. They have a lot of little details in them. The prices are so good, too. Let's take a look at some of these. Okay, so this is one of the $25.96 houses. That's the top end. There are 4 of them here at that price. Everything else is less. These do light up. They have LED lights on the inside, and as you can see, there's just tons of details on them, from the peppermint sticks to the little gingerbread boy out front, and there's a wreath on the top. I mean, they're just really cute. There's another style here next to it that has it looks like little cookies on the front. There's a package and a gingerbread girl out front, along with a little ice cream cone over the door. This one down here is really cute. It's got a couple of snowmen out front. There's a lot of decorations on the roof of this one all the way around the edge. Looks like little M&Ms or something. The window with the candy canes and the heart shape is also a nice little touch. And this is the last of the 25.96 versions. No characters in front of this one, but it does have a couple little trees. It's still very cute. Down here we have some less expensive versions. This one here is 22.97, and it's overall kind of a red and white color scheme. Great for those who are doing a candy cane kind of decor theme for this year, I guess. Down here are some little tiny houses. These are adorable. They're only $5.98, 4 styles to choose from, or you could get them all and do like maybe a little Christmas village made out of gingerbread houses. It looks like all of these have little gingerbread boy figures out front, which is kind of nice. And if you want some trees to set between these, if you're going to do a village, there are some ornaments here that would work great for that. I'll show you those later in the video. Here's another one of the light up styles. This one is $16.98. It's got a little gingerbread girl out front. You can tell because she's got a bow on her head. There's also a decorated Christmas tree and a wreath on the door. And this one over here, this one is smaller, but it's a little less expensive. This one is $14.98. I kind of like this one. I don't know. I think it's the sloped roof on it for some reason. I just kind of like the way it slopes on either side. Might also be the color scheme because it's just red, green, and white, which I kind of like. So hard to choose. They are all so cute. I don't know which one I want to get. There's a lot of really nice wooden signs in here, both tabletop signs and hanging signs, and they're so affordable. We have to look at some of these. Oh my gosh, guys, these are such a great deal. They're only $9.98. I love these tabletop signs. They are huge, first of all, and they're really nice. They're like three-dimensional. They've got little details that kind of stick out. The snowman, of course, is very cute because it's a countdown calendar. You can change the date on the front there. There's also a nice little nutcracker here, kind of with a fuzzy beard, and look at the gingerbread kids. They're so cute. There's a couple little boys and a girl on there, all under $10. That's a great price. These wood signs here are also a really great deal. They're all just $4.98. Every single one here is $4.98, and some of these are actually quite large. I kind of like this one up here on the top. It reminds me of an old-fashioned Christmas card. It's got a vintage-style deer on it with a wreath, and it says Happy Holidays on it. It's really kind of cute. There's another nice one down here that says Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. There's a couple religious theme signs here. This one says Let There Be Peace on Earth, and of course it's got the Holy Family and the Star of Bethlehem. And there's a similar version up here. This one says Oh Holy Night, but again it's got the Holy Family with the star. Now the signs down here are really big. These are the best deal I think for the $4.98 price point. This one here says Be Merry and Bright with some Christmas lights on it. It's very bright and colorful. There's also a black and white design over here that's kind of nice. It says it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, and there's some trees with some snowflakes on this one. And this sign here, I think, is the largest one for $4.98. It's like a large package tag, basically. It says, we're like really into Christmas. Now, this is kind of an unexpected find. These are nice little ceramic vintage style Christmas ornaments. There's a snowman, a Santa, and a reindeer here. They're by Mr. Christmas, which is a collectible Christmas brand. And they've been around for a long time. If you look on the box here, it actually says it's their 90th anniversary. This year, 90 years. That's a really long time. I've seen their stuff before at places like Home Goods, TJ Maxx, but I don't think I've seen it at Walmart before, so I was kind of surprised to see these. They're only $5.98, which is not bad. That's a pretty good price. Really cute little items. And speaking of ornaments, they have a lot of the $1.98 open stock ornaments again this year. There's a few different collections. The ones you're seeing here are part of their kind of red, green, and white themed collection. There's a lot of Santas, snowmen. They've got like some peppermints, little packages, and there's a lot of nice little metal ornaments in here, actually. I was kind of surprised. They have like some that are signs and then some that just have like printed images on the front and back. There's a cute little mailbox there with a snowman on it, and I like this little cup that says Let It Snow. It's like a cocoa cup. This one here with the cardinal on it actually lights up. A couple of them do have LED lights in them. There's a cute penguin here. Look at the little scarf on him and the earmuffs. Those are cute. And there's a mouse, and they have a teddy bear here too. There's a lot of these nice little plush ornaments. The deer here is kind of nice. I've noticed several of these kind of red and white, almost like Scandinavian themed ornaments that are kind of cute. Little wooden nutcracker for $1.98, and they've got a metal mailbox here. It says To Santa, North Pole Post. A little package here, and I like the red and white bell with the deer on it. It's another one of those kind of red and white Nordic themed ornaments. Oh, and they've got some gingerbread ornaments. Look at the little gingerbread boy and girl here. They are so adorable. Those have little metal cutters around the outside too. Here's one that looks like it's on a baking sheet with a rolling pin. That's cute. There's a couple candy canes there that are nice. This one's got a whisk, and there's another one down here that kind of matches it. This one's got a spatula behind it. There's a couple here kind of dressed up like bakers, and another set down here. Looks like another boy and girl. The boy's got a little vest on. The girl has a dress. There's also a nice little pastel Santa here. He's kind of cute. And it looks like there's a gingerbread girl done in the pastel colors too. There might be a boy mixed in there too, actually. I might have to dig through here to see if I can find the match to that. I feel like there should be another one in there. Up here, they've got a lollipop, an ice cream cone, and look at the little gingerbread train with the Santa. That is so cute. You have a few little signs here that are nice. They're kind of like gingerbread themed. They've got little cookies on them. These would work as ornaments, or you know what? You can maybe use these as little signs like in tiered trays. Like this one here with the little board is cute. Love it. It says Gingerbread Baking Company on it. This cardinal ornament is really nice. That is all made of metal and it is pretty big. You can use that as an ornament or maybe like as a decoration on a wreath or something. There's another cardinal here. His face is a little hidden behind the scarf there. They've got another plush ornament here. This one's a mouse. There's a metal wagon there, another cardinal. A little picture of a cardinal. They've got a lot of cardinals in here, you'll notice. You could do like a whole tree probably with cardinals. A couple reindeer here, some rustic looking ornaments. I've got one here that says Joy. It has a little bell on it. Nice looking little snowman, and I kind of like this barn here. This is cute. That would be nice for like a farmhouse kind of style tree. There's a little top hat and another lantern. Now this one is another one of the light up ornaments. It does have a switch on the bottom. And this one here with the birds also lights up. These have LED lights on the inside. There's another plush teddy bear down here wearing kind of a green plaid outfit. And another metal ornament here. This one has an old-fashioned sled on it, old-style sled on it. That's kind of cute. There's another lantern here. Now this one doesn't light up. You see it doesn't have a switch on the bottom, so it just kind of looks like a lantern. Nice little wood cutout scene here with some trees and a reindeer. There's a gnome on some skis. A nice little birdhouse there and some bells that are they look kind of rusted, like they're old-fashioned. There's a nice metal Santa ornament, some bells, and it looks like this is a glass pine cone here. I'm starting to get into some of the more rustic looking ornaments. They have a lot of these kind of like cabin in the woods, rustic or farmhouse kind of type ornaments. So if you want to do a tree like that, there are a lot of options here. There's a little cloche here. We've got another Santa kind of done in like some neutral tone colors. There's a little owl, a little wreath with a looks like a reindeer in there. And oh my goodness, look at the squirrel. I love little plush squirrel. He's cute. Little hat here. The angel wings are nice. And there's another deer here, kind of like in a copper bronzy color. A few little wooden ornaments. This one here is nice. It's got a little bear on it. There's a star. And now here, these are like more modern ornaments. They've got this modern collection that's kind of black and white with like tan colors mixed in. The star here that says peace on it almost looks like a Ray Dunn item, honestly, the way it's done. There's a lot of wood and wire ornaments in here. You see there's a little like wood diamond there, and there's a reindeer in here. That's kind of cute, done in wire. Down here there's a little house and a couple little wooden trees that are cute. They also have some silver and gold ornaments. I like the gold reindeer. That's very pretty. And the mirrored silver star is nice. There's also a wire gold angel in here that's really cute. And these gold ceramic trees are really pretty. Those would make not only nice ornaments, but maybe nice little table decorations, especially if you set up like maybe a little Christmas village or something, little houses. Some of the white and silver ornaments here are kind of cute. I like this little package. They've also got a lot of pink ornaments. I know some of you like to do the pink Christmas kind of decor theme, and they do have a lot of ornaments you could choose from. This one here is really pretty. I think this is actually metal. It's very heavy. It's a little castle. It kind of reminds me of like the Disney castle. It kind of looks like it. And there's a lot of plush ornaments too. This little dog is so cute. It's like a dog on skis. He is actually really well done. That would be a really cute ornament, or maybe like a package topper. A lot of these you could probably use as like package decorations too if you want. And then of course the recipient can keep them as an ornament later. There's a little bird there, a little angel. She's cute. A little mouse. It looks like, oh, there's a pink Santa back here. He's holding a little, it looks like a gold colored tree. Very cute. And up here is a pink swan. There's a pink nutcracker. Again, this is a wood nutcracker, kind of like the red and white one we saw earlier. And kind of a vintage comical style reindeer here. And here's some of the more whimsical, kind of kid-oriented, I guess, ornaments. I really like this one here with the two snowmen in the frame. That's cute. There's some nice little light bulbs here. Those are pretty. They kind of look like glass. And here's another wood nutcracker. That one's done in pastel colors. He's pretty. There's another $1.98 ornament. I'm not sure why this one's not hanging with the rest of them, but they're little metal trucks, pickup trucks with bottle brush Christmas trees in the back. Okay, so now let's look at some of the boxed ornaments here. This one's kind of nice. It's a set of 4 crossed candy cane plush ornaments for $7.98. There's some red and white ornament box sets for $3.47. They've got balls and bells. There's some pine cones. They've also got some red and green box sets also for $3.47. The sets of 4 large balls there are $7.98. They've got some large Santa ornaments here for $4.98. Two styles. This one here has Santa holding his naughty and nice list, and then there's a kind of a rustic-looking Santa here. He's got like a plaid outfit with some brown fur trim along the edges. And over here's a box set of 4 wood nutcrackers for $7.98. There's some really big Santa head ornaments here for $3.98. They're just plastic, but those are actually painted pretty well. They look kind of nice. And over here are some gnome figures. Again, they're big for ornaments. You could probably use those as tabletop decorations. They're $3.98 as well. We've got some box sets of 4 flock deer here with a little bit of greenery around their necks. Those are $7.98. And oh my gosh, guys, look at these. This is hands down the best $1.98 ornament they've got. Look at these plush gingerbread boys and girls. These are so stinking cute. Oh, I'm definitely buying some of these. I don't know. I think I kind of like the little gingerbread boy better, but I mean, I don't know. They're both really cute. They've also got little gingerbread houses here for $1.98. I don't know. Those aren't quite as nice, I think, as the little plush figures. I think I'm going to get those instead. And here's another gingerbread ornament. This one's really big. It's like a big baking sheet with 4 little gingerbread people cookies on it, along with, I guess, a little spoon or a spatula there. This is priced at $4.98. And look at these. These are nice, too. They're wood nutcrackers. And this one has a little gingerbread boy in his hand. There's also another one here with, like, a peppermint lollipop. Those are $3.98. There's some nice little fabric character ornament sets here for $3.98. These are 4-piece sets, so basically you're paying about $1 per ornament. You can either get a little nutcracker, there's a penguin, there's also a Santa face here that says ho ho ho. There's a set here with some gingerbread boys with red bows around their necks. That's very cute. There's also a little reindeer head here, and they also have one that features an elf head. Again, all $3.98. Here's some more large ornaments. These are wooden Christmas trees. They're only $3.47. I think these would probably be better as tabletop decorations, though. And hey, if you don't like the natural colors, you could always paint these to fit whatever decor scheme, color scheme you're using. There's a few more rustic ornaments here. We've got some plaid balls, a set of 4 for $7.98. There is a faux lantern down here, decorative lantern for $5.94. And they've got some more $1.98 ornaments here, little packages wrapped in plaid fabric with greenery on the top. If you're going to do a snow theme tree, they've got packs of snowflakes and icicles here for $3.47. And check these out. I always like these little cheap ornaments, 98-cent ornaments. These are great for like using on wreaths and stuff. They're shatterproof plastic ornaments. You don't have to worry about them breaking. We got some cute snowman heads here. And there's also some nice little gingerbread boys and trains here. Those are really cute. I like the little gingerbread boy for 98 cents. They also have some mugs here. They look like they're cocoa, I guess. Little cocoa mugs with snowflakes on the front. Again, 98 cents. And there's also a big version of the gingerbread boy here in blue. He's really cute. Now, this one costs a little bit more, though. This is $3.98. Okay, so now let's look at some of the faux florals here. They have a lot of wreaths. Most of them are almost $30, which I think is kind of a lot, but they are big wreaths. They're about 24 inches across, most of them. There's also some garlands here, which are kind of nice, and they have potted poinsettias that are only $5.48. A closer look at the wreaths, this poinsettia one is really nice. They feel like they're made of velvet. They have a really great texture to them. And the whole thing is red. Even the centers of the poinsettias are red. It's really nice. And this one over here has kind of a frosted look to it. It almost looks like it's got ice crystals on it. There are real pine cones on this too. They're both priced at $29.87. Here's a 6-foot garland that matches that wreath. It has the same kind of berries and pine cones and frosted look. It's $27.98. And over here's a nice little red berry garland. Again, it's 6 feet in length. This one's only $8.98. A few more wooden signs here. This one says Joy. It has a little wreath on it and a pretty ribbon at the top with red and white stripes. It's $7.88, so it's a little bit more expensive than some of the ones we looked at earlier, but it is cute. But look at the snowman here. Now, this is really cute, and it's cheap. It's only $2.98, and there's a Santa over here for $2.98 as well. These are adorable. There's another $2.98 wooden sign down here that says Mary. Now, this actually says wreath accessory on it, so I guess you're supposed to put it inside a wreath, which you could probably do with the Santa and the snowman, too. Metal bells here could maybe be used on a wreath too, or I think maybe a swag might be better, for like a door or something. These are $12.88. And here are the boxed glass ornaments, which unfortunately you see less and less of every year, because there's so many of the shatterproof ornaments out now. Personally, I really like the glass ornaments, and look at these. These here are really nice dupes for shiny Brite ornaments. They're a lot less expensive, but they've got that same very vintage, old-fashioned Christmas look to them. They even have some here that have reflectors in them. These are all sets of 4. They're $5.98. That's a great deal. This set is really unusual. They're like teardrop shapes with reflectors, and they have very bright colors. Next are the red and white ornaments. There's some pretty snowflake designs, some Christmas trees, snowy Christmas trees, and they've got peppermints on the end there. There's also some red and green sets here, and these have gold glitter details on them, little designs. This one's kind of geometric, this first set here. The second one almost looks like it's got little feather designs. This third one has kind of scroll work, and on the end is a red and green stripe design. There's some of the gold ornaments. There's a set here with some white snowflakes, which is really pretty, and the set on the end there, those have reflectors in them, so they kind of look vintage as well. There's some here that are shaped like owls, which are kind of cute, and they have some others here that are also the same kind of gold-brown color scheme, including one with some reindeer on it, which is really pretty, and there's some here that are also shaped like pine cones. Some nice dark blue ones there that have a pretty Bethlehem scene with the Star of Bethlehem. There's also some snowy forest scenes, a snowman, there's one with Santa. They've got some gold and clear ones here that have bells and snow scenes on them too, and the Bethlehem scene again. Okay, so now let's look at some of the tree toppers here. They actually have a bunch of different designs here. These are some of them. There's some angels, a bunch of stars, of course. They've got snowflakes. There's even some Santas in here. There's a few rustic looking ones too that have more of kind of a nature theme with birds, pine cones, twigs, that sort of thing. They've also got some plush ones we'll look at in a second. So this tree topper is actually animated. The angel's wings light up. They have fiber optic color changing fibers in them, and they move back and forth. The star also lights up. If you watch your wings there, you can see they do change color. They kind of cycle back and forth between red and green and blue. She is priced at $35.98. It's one of the snowflake tree toppers. This one's $12.98, and it's got color changing LED lights on it. They've also got this rustic star down here for $12.98. It's got pretty little pine cones on it. And on the bottom shelf are some projection stars for $16.98. Now, these actually, they light up, but they also project images above them onto, like, the ceiling. Images of, like, snowflakes, stars, Santa, snowmen, things kids would probably like. Here's a pretty one with a cardinal inside a wreath. It's only $10.98. Here's some of the plush tree toppers. The cute little snowman with the light-up star here is $18.97. And over here are some elves. They're $12.98. These almost look like big shelf sitters with those dangly legs, and I guess you could display them that way if you wanted to. Couple more snowmen here. These are both $12.98. This one's kind of nice. It looks very snowy with the blues and grays. And down here, this one's kind of cute. I like the rosy cheeks on him. And here's another tree topper. This one is a plush cardinal. It's actually pretty big. I don't know if that would fit too well on top of a tree. I mean, I guess you'd have to try it to see. But this might actually make like a better tabletop decoration, I think. It's still cute. It's $12.98. One more tree topper here. It's a top hat with a little bit of greenery and a plaid bow on it. This is $10.98. This would probably be pretty cute on a snowman, too. Okay, so now we're getting into some of the outdoor decorations, and check out the vintage style blow molds. Those are so cute. I love the little snowman and the gingerbread boy. Those are both $34. And the family of light-up deer down at the bottom of the three-piece set is $79. Some light-up ornaments and finials in here. They've got some faux lollipops for $8.84, and there's a nice red and white kind of peppermint finial yard stake for $11.98. There's some more light-up deer here for $30. They've got more of the finial kind of yard stake decorations, and there's some nice big candy canes here for your yard that are only $2.98. There's some more light-up decorations here. Lots of little cute characters for outside, like there's a cat and a dog and a penguin. Those range between $25 and $30. Cute pathway light sets in here, like the one with the candy canes there is nice. That's $10.88. They've also got some giant light-up Christmas bulbs here for $7.98. Also a Christmas light bulb pathway set there for $11.98. That's nice. And there's a bunch of Grinch stuff here, signs and other decorations. Got some nice front door welcome mats here. These are kind of cute. I like the one with the snowmen on it. They've got little scarves and Santa hats on. And there's a second version here that's shaped. It's shaped like a pickup truck, red pickup truck with a tree in the back. These are only $9.98. And next to the rugs here, we got some giant metal jingle bells for $4.98. That's also a pretty good price. There's a couple wooden reindeer decorations here. They kind of look like crates or boxes in the middle. You can put things in them. There's a larger version for $36 and a smaller version for $27. And there's a nice wooden tree decoration here for $19.98. It's kind of 3D. It looks like it's two pieces of wood, I think, that slide one over the other. A few more of the lighted blow molds here. They've got a Santee and a vintage deer, which are really cute. Those are $34. And the mouse, the gnome, and the dog are $45. A couple more blow molds here. They've got a Grinch and a really big gingerbread house. And there's a big nutcracker here that lights up. Okay, so the gingerbread house here is pretty big. It's about 3 feet tall, I'd say. It does light up. There's no demo button on it, though, unfortunately, so I can't turn it on for you. It's $58. And the big nutcracker over here, he does light up. He does have a tester button, so we'll turn him on. He's got LED lights on the front. The price on him is $45. Okay, so now we're into the inflatables here, and these range in price from about $16.88 on up to around $100. It depends on the size, really. The smaller ones are at the $16.88 price point, and then they go up from there. There's a lot of cute designs in here. They've got Santas, snowmen, little Christmas trees. They've got gingerbread boys. There's some other things like gnomes and nutcrackers. A few animals in here like cats and dogs. There's also some licensed characters like Disney, Mickey, Minnie, Nightmare Before Christmas kind of stuff, and there's some Grinch items in here too. Here are a couple of the mid-range priced ones. These are $39. You can either get Santa or the cute snowman family with mom, dad, and a kid. This is a nice looking snowman, and he is really big too. He's 10 feet tall. Price on him is $59. I want to give you a close-up look here at some of these light-up decorations. These are absolutely adorable, the cat and dog. I love these. The cat's only $25, the dog is $30, and look at the fur on him. He almost looks like a real dog the way they've done that. That's really nicely done. The packages here are cute too. They're $30, and look at this, the set of 2 spiral trees on the end here. We saw a single one earlier, but this is a package of 2 for $28.88. There's a light-up nativity set for $89. These light-up bulbs are $24. They're huge. Look at the size of those. There's another light up deer family set. This one is $89. I think the one we saw earlier was all white. These are kind of brown and they have bows on their necks. This is a nice all-in-one kind of decoration kit for your front door entryway. It's got a light up garland, wreath, and 2 trees for $69. Just found a huge wooden snowman decoration here. He'd be great to decorate a porch. I think he's about 3 feet. He looks like he's about 3 feet in height. Price on him is $24. There's also a 31.5-inch wooden sleigh here for $45. We've got a lot of tinsel garlands here for your tree that range in price from about $4.87 up through $6.88, and they come in all different colors. There's also a lot of beaded garlands here that range in price from $2.78 up through $12.98. We have lots of really nice fabric stockings to choose from. They range in price from about $8.98 up through $10.44. I absolutely love the one there with the poinsettia on it. They've got a lot of cute ones here with applique on them and embroidery. Look at this really nice one here with the pine cones and berries on them. This is really pretty. And it's only $8.98. This is actually one of the less expensive ones. They've also got this nice one here with the pickup truck and the Christmas tree in the back. There's also some snowflakes on here. It has a nice plaid trim to it too. Again, this has applique and embroidery on it. It's also $8.98. And here's my favorite. I love this little poinsettia one. It is so pretty. It's got applique and embroidery on it. Again, $8.98. And if you like the poinsettia design, they actually have a matching tree skirt down here. It has the same kind of design pattern. It's partly printed, partly done in applique and embroidery. This is $27.98. I think that's actually really pretty if you like tree skirts. I know some people prefer tree collars. They've actually got a bunch of tree skirts here for $27.98. These look like they all match the stockings. They all have the same kind of designs. So if you want to coordinate, you definitely can. Here's a nice fair aisle knit stocking. This is $9.98. And up there's another tree skirt. That one has some gnomes on it. It looks like a girl and a boy gnome for $27.98. There's some less expensive tree skirts down here that look like they have little glittered snowflakes on them. There's a white one with snowflakes there. This one has a embroidered tree on it. It says Merry Christmas. It's $19.98. This is another $27.98 tree skirt. It's got a deer design on it, done in black and white. More stockings and tree skirts in here, including some nice black and white plaid designs, and there's some faux fur ones as well. Now, if you're looking for some very inexpensive stockings or Santa hats, they do have some here that are as low as 98 cents. They have these nice felt stockings here in red and green or red and white. They're only 98 cents. And they also have these sets of 4 miniature stockings for 98 cents. These are great for giving little gifts or to wrap up gift cards. They do have some Santa hats here for just 98 cents, and they have some more tree skirts here that are less expensive. These are plaid tree skirts for $14.98. There's also matching stockings here for $7.44. Now, I didn't see too many stocking holders, but I did find this one set of 3 metal deer stocking holders that have wood bases for $10.44. I imagine they'll put more out later. And oh my gosh, look at this. This is so cute. It's a baby's first Christmas stocking and Santa hat set. That is adorable. It's $7.44. I don't really have any tree collars out yet, but they do have these fabric covers for tree collars, which are kind of interesting. So say if you want to change up the color scheme this year from what you did last year, you don't have to go out and buy a totally new tree collar. You can just get one of these fabric, basically slip covers, and slide it down over your existing collar. These are $12.98. Okay, so in this aisle, they've got a lot of the Christmas miniature type items. A lot of people like to set up Christmas villages or train sets at Christmas time, and in here you'll find all kinds of accessories that would be great for those kind of things. They've got houses, they've got figures, they have little animals, little trees, all kinds of things. They've even got a miniature Walmart store here. Now, the prices on things vary. Of course, the houses are generally more expensive, but some of the figures are really affordable. I'm going to show you some of them here. I mean, I think the cheapest one is around $2.50, and then they go up to like $5 or $6. A lot of cute little things in here like snowmen and Santas. There's a bunch of animals if you want to do like a kind of farm scene or something. There's a few more of the miniature items here, and we're also starting to get into some of the little Christmas animatronics, the things that light up and play music. Let's try out the storytelling Santa.
'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney.
These $12.98. A row of little townhouses. This is $25.96. Here's Santa in a toy shop. It's $22.98. They're animated singing cardinals. They're $22.98. And here's a big carousel. It's $39.86. Got some snow globes here. These are actually really pretty. They've got snowy owls and cardinals in them. And it looks like they're actually music boxes. They've got keys, winding keys on the bottom. They're priced at $9.98. Here's a quick look at some of their shatterproof ornament sets. They have a ton of these guys. Every kind of color combination you can think of. There's red and white. They've got navy blue and gold. There's green, white, and red. Some nice pink and gold and white sets. And they also have white and blue sets. It would be great if you want to do like a snowy or icy kind of tree. And they have some very brightly colored sets too. There are also some sets here with shaped ornaments in them, 50-piece sets actually, for $19.98. This is one of them. It's got a Santa, a reindeer, a wreath in it. It's basically a red, green, and gold color scheme. And here's a blue and white version. This one has snowflakes, snowmen, there's some penguins, there's even an igloo in here. And here's a third set with a forest theme. This one has kind of brown and green colors in it. There's some pine cones and some animals in here. I see a cardinal, an owl, there's a deer, there's even a gnome in here. Now, if you're looking for some more religious kind of decor, they do have some nice items here you might want to check out. We've got some nice signs, some nativity sets, of course, some figures of the Holy Family, and a couple of lanterns. These little ceramic churches are really pretty. These are actually lanterns. They have a space in the back here where you can put in a candle, either a real candle or an LED candle, and it lights up. So it's kind of a nice little decor piece. The large church is $11.98, and the smaller one is $8.98. There's some nice little resin figures here of the Holy Family. I like this one with the star on it. It has the Star of Bethlehem above it. There's also a second version here without the star, but they're both very pretty. These are $6.98. There's some nice large wooden signs there for $5.98. This one has the nativity scene in silhouette. It says, "Oh, come let us adore him." There's also one that says, "Oh, night divine." Down here's a nice little angel wooden sign. It says, "Jesus is the reason for the season," with the nativity scene. And there's another one here that says, "All is calm, all is bright," again with the nativity. That's $2.48. This large circular sign here, this one says, "Rejoice." It's $5.98. There's some wood beads here that say, "Oh, come let us adore him." And here's another angel. This one says, "Oh, holy night." And here's a little block decoration. It says, "Wise men still seek him." That's $7.98. Now, this is a nice nativity set for kids. The figures here are all fabric dolls, little fabric dolls, and it's an 8-piece set. It's $16.98. That's not a bad price, actually. It comes complete with the box, which is shaped like a major. And here are a couple more sets that might be kind of nice for kids. The statue's kind of pretty. It has a large angel surrounding the Holy Family. It's priced pretty decently. It's $18.98, so it's under $20. Not bad for how big it is. And it's got some pretty good detail in it. You can see all the feathers on the angel's wings, and it's painted pretty well. There's a big wooden Santa sign that's supposed to be reversible for $25, a couple of large lanterns for $26.98 and $17.44, and there's a big metal canister there that says Santa's Christmas trees on it for $29.98. They also have this really big metal truck here, pickup truck. It's mostly metal. It's got a little bit of wood detailing on the back here. It's really huge. It's priced at $45. And here's a 4-foot lamppost. This is $29.98. Okay, so now I'm going to show you a few deals on the trees. They do have this nice 6.5-foot Madison pine pre-lit tree with multicolored lights in both white and green for only $39. That's a really good deal. And they also have this 4-foot flock tree for only $35. That's kind of cute. It looks like it has white lights on it, clear lights. And then there's a 6.5-foot flock tree here, a Frisco pine for $79. That one also has clear lights on it. I hope you've enjoyed shopping the Christmas items at Walmart with me today. If you like this video, please take a moment to comment, like, and subscribe below. It helps me out, it helps the channel out, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.